Hello, everyone. If you're there, nobody's there.
No, nobody's watching yet.
Nope.
Okay. Facebook says we're live. And we're good.
We are live.
Oh, did you answer, Becky?
Did I answer? No, I haven't seen it. But we are live and someone's here. Hello. I know two of those people I think are us, but hello, everyone.
Watching us.
Get to comments.
Guys, I don't feel good. That's why I look like I'm dying. Because I am. It's my time. Just so you know.
Hello, Stitch and Nana. I'm going to give it just a minute for folks to join. Make sure I have a clock set up here.
What you need a clock for?
For when it's time to take down the classes to add.
Oh, yeah.
I have an alarm set. Okay. I couldn't remember if I set an alarm or not. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Okay.
Concerned my phone's gonna die.
Hey, Donna.
God, I can't see comments.
So, welcome to those of you that are here. We have no idea who is and isn't here. So, please drop a comment so we know. If your thing doesn't show your name, tell us your name, or we won't know it because we are who we are. Howdy, Donna. Um, we Woo! Very good. Um, we're really just here to answer questions. We're here to talk about classes. What's available. We know things are showing sold out. As we talked about, we're going to reopen classes at 8 p.m. We're going to shut classes down, like the banner says, at 7:45. We're going to add those the small volume of classes that we held to the side in so that you have that everybody has the same chance to get in and get them. They will not be restricted only to the 8 p.m. people. It's going to be for everybody. So it's Sparta. I don't know. There's a couple classes that was a little bit of the OK Corral happening for people to get into them. I will tell you, I know that people were confused by the Salty Journey. I took down the 3 individual classes because that showing sold out was confusing people. So people thought they were sold out. Salty Journey is now listed as just one class, and it's the only one that's showing for right now. What else, Sarah? I feel like, with the exception of a few hiccups. Go, Sarah, go. With the exception of a few hiccups, it went fairly well. The Friday night classes, the lock that I had on it to prevent people from purchasing got hung up, and that was where we were seeing problems with that. But if you had other problems and we didn't see them or address them, feel free to ask or talk about them here. But Again, at 8 o'clock, everything's going to reopen and there will be spots in everything again because we held them aside to ensure that everybody had an opportunity at the classes. And I'm glad sign up was easy, Dawn. Excited to see you there. Can you explain how to do the class purchases? Joyce, can you give me a specific, because I can tell you how to do it, which if I was feeling more tech savvy, I would walk you through it on the computer. Let me see if I can do that. Let me do something here. Salty So's, my Shopify. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can share my screen with you. Not that. I have too many things open. Share. Okay. So, Joyce, I'm going to walk you through how to do it here real quick. So if I was purchasing, I would come in here. Let me refresh this page because I know that that's old. I'd click, you can either click here or you can come up here to classes and do Salty So Something classes. I'm going to go directly into the bag classes because I'm going to pretend like that's what I'm trying to get done. I'm going to do a little crispy because that's where my mouse was. You select the class you want, hit add to cart. Okay, so I have I'm going to pretend like I have the $75 credit, which I can make happen, but that's not quite $75. So, because remember, part of your purchase included a $75 credit towards classes, and the code for that is in your email. Let me go back, add more classes. And so I'll do a clothing class, all of the clothing classes. Wow, y'all want to make some clothes. That is wild. Go class, clothing class teachers. Let's try, I'll do a ghosty. I think a ghosty will, a couple Friday night situations will get me there. Well, let's do Bang It Out. I like Bang It Out. I just like that name. I mean, I like the class too, but the name just cracks me up. Okay, so now I have everything here. I have $85 in classes. Everything's ready to go. Hey, Catherine. I would just enter my code here. That's obviously not the code. Click apply. It would then zero out my cost or take my cost down the $75. As far as how my payment goes, I can, if I wanted to, this is what my payment is set up to be because that's what my Shop Pay default is. And I can click here and change it to a different credit card or add a debit or credit card if I want to use a credit card that's not listed there, which I think is what you were asking me, Joyce. And yes, you can go into Shopify and just put them all in the cart and pay for them all at once. What I will tell you is if you have a class that's like, especially the clothing classes, as you saw, they are all sold out. When they reopen at 8, they're going to go quick. So if there's one of those that you're like, I want to make sure I get into that class, I would do that one first, knock that one out of the way, and then go back and do the others. But it's really up to you how you do it. I am that type of person that if there was something that was a must have for me, I would book that first and then go back and do all the other things. And at, if my first class covered my $75, I'd also go ahead and knock that out as well. And yeah, I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, let me know and I'll try and better. And Marianne, you can register for the ghost class now. As I was saying earlier, something got stuck with that lock screen. For I had a lock on it for the Friday night crafty classes. It kind of got hung up and we were able to remove it. None of those classes are sellout classes because they're kind of as many people want them can have them because it's not dedicated to a room. Awesome. Thank you, Joyce. And of course, anybody else that has questions, let us know. No problem. I'm gonna kind of apologize, guys, because I'm gonna kind of be a person who repeats herself, a broken record on what we're doing here. We're here to answer any questions you guys have, clear up any issues you may have been having. There were some issues, like I said, hey, Britt. There were some issues with the Friday night crafty classes, but they are all open now and there is plenty available if it's open for you. At 7:45, everything's going to come down. It's going to show as sold out. Does not mean everything is sold out because we are actually adding in the remaining seats so that at 8 p.m. when we do reopen it, everybody has an opportunity together to then try and get the classes they want. We do know that all of it looks like all of the original slots that we had for the clothing classes did sell out. Serger rentals. We will have a few sergers available for rental. I do believe there are some people who said they would be also bringing an extra serger that they would be willing to let people use. Obviously, there's going to be stuff like that. So you're going to play. Maybe we'll put a post up to match people who want, like, if you're willing to just borrow and not secure, because we have a minimal amount of sergers available and we will have a minimal amount of sewing machines available.
But if you want to sign up for a serger class, we'll figure it out. We'll get you a serger. Yep. Basically, we'll find somebody who'll let you borrow one, or we'll rent you one. Or don't let that preclude you from signing up for something.
All of our classes, all of our clothing classes can be done, with the exception. I mean, you can, I probably wouldn't. You can do them on a standard machine so long as you have a zigzag stitch. And even some of the new machines actually have overlock stitches that do a pretty good job at imitating the serger overlock.
They don't like.
I was watching some videos on it the other day. It was wild.
Yeah.
Darlene, I was so excited when I saw your picture because I was telling Sarah, I was like, I think that's Darlene from the NOLA class. And it was you. So I'm looking to see if we have any other questions. Joyce, can you guys not hear me? I'm asking this question, not realizing that. Let me see.
Oh, Susan's trying to figure out how to get on the. Susan, did you figure it out?
Okay, so I can be heard. All right, I got worried there for a minute. Your daughter's coming with you. Awesome. This is such a fun, and I know there's some people in here that were with us last year for the event that can attest it is a very fun, low-key, happy. It's just that you disappeared and then you would come back. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, you disappear periodically. It's fine.
Listen, I do that. I'm a ghost.
Yes, I'm eating all your mints.
You're eating all my mints. Don't eat all my mints. There are the good mints. Get out of my mints. Sarah.
I'm sick. Feel bad for me.
Rude. Did you get a Sudafed? I have some in my nightstand in the top drawer. There's a box of Sudafed if you want.
No, but I'll find them. Yeah. I'm going to take one.
I might be
I
on
stole
top
your
of the
Advil.
nightstand. IDK.
I stole your Advil at the shop.
I don't care.
I did go to
Lord
Chick-fil-A
knows
and get
if
myself chicken soup though.
oh, good. Yeah, I was like, as I was, because I asked Tony, I said, "Did you eat the chicken tortilla soup?" He's like, "There's chicken tortilla soup. Don't give away my chicken tortilla soup." And Adrian's like, "There ain't no chicken tortilla soup left, lady." Any idea on themes for bag exchanges? Okay, we do have ideas on themes for bag
Oh,
exchanges, and we can talk about
that's right.
that.
Good call.
Um, we are so this is where we have landed for bag situation and or not bag situation, a swap situation. We're going to put a post up. We've just been very heavily focused on trying to get this up and ready to go. Hey Dana. Sorry. My whole body just went nope. So we're right now we have 3 planned. We have one that's going to be hopefully most of you have used it. We're going to use Elfster, which is a gift exchange site to pair you with people. It's going to be for a bag that's going to have specific requirements, like the bag has to have a zipper, a pocket, be structured, stand on its own. Where Sarah's working on putting those requirements together on where they have to land. And the theme for that bag is going to be critters, cute or creepy. And when you sign up on Elfster, you'll say either I like creepy or I like cute or I like a mix. Like myself, I like creepy, cute critters. Like it, some people consider spiders creepy, but they can be cutesy too, like they do cutesy versions of it. So I don't like scary looking spiders, but I do like cutesy looking spiders, if that makes sense. So you'll kind of give what your vibe is so that your person knows where to gear and you don't wind up with a creepy bag that you don't want to carry because you're afraid of it, or you don't wind up with a cutesy bag because cutesy's not your thing.
Cutesy's not your bag.
Or you can wind up with a cutesy creepy thing. So yeah. And that's one exchange, and that will obviously be, you'll know who your person is, you just won't know who's making your bag. And we have, like I said, there will be requirements around that to ensure that everybody's getting at least the same standard of bag. At this point, there's no requirement to put anything inside of that bag. If you want to put something inside the bag, that's going to be all you and your decision, but the assumption going into it should be you're just getting a bag. Then there's going to be your favorite thing in a giant sized clippy zippy. So we're going to send the template for an enlarged clippy zippy that you'll sew together and put some of your favorite things in it, whether that be candy, booze, other things that aren't so your favorite sewing notions, whatever. There's just and that one's going to be, I want to say it's got like the thing should have a $20 the situation, the whole thing together should have a $20 value. Again, to ensure everybody's getting even swapsies across the board.
That's going to be the one with the game, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to play
and
games.
that how we're going to swap that. Instead of doing the steal thing, we're going to play a game of left, right, center. And the other thing is, don't worry if you are not a booze person or you are not a candy person. Sarah and I will have alternate options for you if you need to swap what's inside because it's not the thing for you. Because we understand
if you end up with something that's not your speed, we get it.
Yeah, and that's not necessarily the outside bag. We're talking about what winds up inside the bag.
Yes.
Specifically because we don't want to tell people, no, you can't put booze in there. But I myself, I'm not really a drinker. I'd be like, what am I going to do with this? You also will, of course, have the opportunity. There could be somebody near you that's like, I'll trade you this for that, kind of like tradesies for your lunch at school. Like, I never had lunch to trade, but you know, nobody wanted a whole lot of nothing. And then the third one is a craft swap, and that's going to happen on Crafty Night, the Crafty Friday night party. And it's any craft that you want to make. If you're a crocheter, you're going to make something cool. You can crochet something cool. If you want to just sew something because that's your gig, you just sew something. Like, it's literally, that one's open to any form of craft. If you're a painter, you're a candlestick maker, I don't know. You do you. Just make it cool.
Butcher, baker, candlestick maker. So what does a butcher bring?
Listen,
I would
I'm a
absolutely
joker.
take a fillet. It's fine.
I'm a smoker. You would absolutely take a what?
You said a butcher or a baker, candlestick maker. It's actually butcher, baker, candlestick maker. And if you're a butcher, I hope you get me, because I like
True
meat.
story. We can't wait to see you, Kathleen. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. It's been ages.
Hey, Lynette. I keep on my phone, I can see Lynette saying that she's watching. On my page, I'm not seeing it. So I hope I'm not missing people's comments. If we're missing your comments, I apologize. We love all of you. I think my comments just froze. I think we can do that. I added the comments to the screen. Let's see what happens. Hi, Lynette. I see you're there. Okay, so I'm about to go through my spiel again. Again, if you guys have questions, post them in the comments and we'll be answering them. We are at 7:45. We will be taking all of the classes down. Everything is going to show sold out. That is by design because it's the easiest way to do it. And then in that 15 minutes, we're going to be adding in those extra classes that we held aside so that everybody would have a shot at them. At 8 p.m. it'll open. And may the odds be ever in your favor to get whatever you were not able to snag, or if you weren't part of the first group and you're just in the second group, I've got my fingers crossed for you, but everything will have some availability at 8 p.m. Not a ton, but it will have some availability at 8 p.m. Donna, I am so sad about your back, but hopefully they get it all worked out for you. So no Halloween bag swap or tote bag exchange like last year. We are doing the Marianne. The bag swap is the very first thing that I talked about. It is going to be like it is a bag swap, but it's instead of being, I don't know how, I can't remember how.
We're doing more of like a personalized version. So you're going to be sewing your bag for someone in particular. So you're going to know what their critter is, what their favorite critter is, if they like creepy or cute, like their favorite color, whatever. And there's going to be parameters that your pattern has to fit. So it will be a tote bag, but it's going to be a tote bag that like has to be structured. It has to stand up on its own. It has to have X amount of pockets. It has to have a zipper. It has to have da 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 da. So you'll be making a specific bag for a specific person, and we'll trade those at the probably at the Friday night party, depending on if everybody's there.
Actually, because it's Elfster, they can kind of be traded whenever.
Oh yeah, we can really do it anytime.
But so what we would like is Saturday is our show and tell night. So we would love if you're coming to the Saturday party for you to bring what you got and let everybody see.
Yes. And yes, with the no stealing. So there's no stealing, but there's still going to be a game. So we have our lovely friend Jenna from Thunderbird Handcrafted. She wrote a story. Why are you making a face?
I'm trying to read. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So she wrote a story, and we're going to read that story, and it has a lot of lefts and rights in the story. So you're going to have your bag, And if Jenna says, if we're we're going to read the story, but I want to give her credit for writing it.
It's not the
If she
bag, it's
says,
the clippy zippy, the big clippy zippy.
yeah, this is the chunky clippy zippy. If she says left, you're going to pass the bag in your hand to the left, and the person on your right is going to give you their bag. And they say, vice versa. So we're going to go through the story. It's going to be back and forth, up and down, round and round. And then at the end of the story, whatever bag you are left with, that's your bag. So I think it'll be fun. And no stealing. I always feel bad. I never steal anybody's bag because I always feel guilty. Some of y'all do not, though.
No, they
are brutal, ruthless.
Yes. Ruthless. Will that template be available? Yes. I'll put it in the blah 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 blah. The Saltmates 25 Facebook group. So if you are not in the Saltmates 25 Facebook group, we're begging of you to join. That's where so much information gets shared about the event, because we have a lot of people on our Facebook page that some of the stuff we're going to be talking about, I don't want it to get lost in the stuff that happens there. So we want you to have a laser focused place to see what's going on with the event. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I accidentally signed up for an overlapping class. Is that okay? So that's the other thing that we need to talk about. We know that there were some people who had some problems with their codes. We have some people who overlapped, etc. Probably just in the sheer excitement of the frenzy of booking. We'll fix all of that either later tonight or starting early tomorrow. If there's any refunds that need it because your code didn't take or whatever the case may be, same as we did last year, we'll get you squared away and worked out and refunded, etc. Elaine, can you just message me? Can you just send me a direct message with the classes? And Claire, that's what I'm addressing right now. We will be working on, we're going to start pulling that information tonight and through tomorrow, and getting everybody credited, etc. So if you did not get to use the code, if you did not use your code at all, we'll just go in and apply a refund.
If you didn't use your code, I would recommend you send us a message or post or say something on the page or whatever, just so we make sure that we do refund you. It is kind of a pain in the butt because we do have to go into every single order and make sure everybody used their code. So if you didn't use your code, please, please, please do us a huge favor. Just let us know. I have a running list going. And we'll get it taken care of. It happens. It happened last year. We knew it was going to happen this year. We were prepared for it. We just wait until everybody's all signed up, all the dust is settled. So those refunds will probably get processed on Monday morning. But just make sure we know that you're in there. So Claire, just specifically for Claire, if you want to go ahead and sign up for Bang It Out, use the code, and then I'll just add a $10 refund to your other order. And then that'll be your 75, because I've got a little asterisk here on your name, actually, because I knew you were going to ask about that. Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and sign it up for Bang It Out, use your code, and then we'll do the delta on your original order. Why is Elaine Aoki on stage? What's happening right now?
There you go.
What's happening? I can't even find the video on the internet anymore. Oh, there it is. On the Facebooks. See the comments.
Elaine, I just messaged you with a question.
Sandy, I see your question. We will try to get that sorted before 8 o'clock so we can put that one class back in stock if she's gonna give one back. So don't you worry. Trying to catch up on the comments here. My brain is hurting. Elaine, is that okay? I don't know. Can you be in two places at once? Do you have a time turner?
You
tell
are
me.
crazy, Elaine.
Is that okay?
It's the paper flowers class, which is not sold out, so we are good.
I would keep the paper flowers class because they're so pretty, and you'll get the kit and the template, and I'm sure Terry Jo will teach you how to do it.
If you wanted to learn it, Terry Jo will teach you at the Friday night party. I'm sure she's going to be there.
She's going to have to teach me, so.
Yep, because we're making her teach it at the Friday night crafts parties.
Because
we can learn it
because we can't take it.
We can't take any of the classes. I'm so freaking sad.
It's the worst part. It's like the only bad part. It's like I want to
take classes. I want to make all the bags.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yep.
I want to make all the bags. I want to paint that freaking sea turtle. I've sent my daughter. She's going to learn how to do that. I mean, she wants to, but even if she didn't want to, she would be going to learn to teach me. And yes, she will have extra kits for the flowers.
Yes,
Dana.
She will, definitely, Dana. And I think you're going to get a template.
Yes.
So you can take it home, make it out of your own books or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What was the other class? I wanted to make that daggum cardigan.
Yes. I have one of those. It's so comfortable.
I have the one, but that kit for that cardigan is beautiful.
So comfy. I know. I love the hot chocolate roses, they call it.
Yes. I want to make
hey, Leslie.
All the bags. We've discussed that.
Yeah.
There's some cool stuff coming with Little Crispy, with the little guy, some templates.
Oh, yes. Gonna get little templates for him and stuff. It's gonna be super cool.
We don't even get to be in the which is the one we need the most. Sarah and I need to be in the quilting class when Julie's teaching the quilting for the Salty Journey, because we learned we can do one form of quilting fabric. We cannot do any of the others. We lost you, Sarah, by the way. I don't know if you know it. I think she probably just went to answer a phone call. She'll be back. Hey, Leslie. The sea turtle is so friggin' cute, and you can customize it however you want. Like, she's going to have all the paint colors for you to kind of paint it however you want. So, man down. Exactly. She keeps ditching me. How did I come in here without a beverage? Do you know if the angle is doable without the class? I'm signed up for that hoodie at the same time, but really want to do the quilt. That is Julie from Off the Wall Quilt. And I would say yes. I know that class comes with some really cool templates, Britt. And she actually is going to have a booth. And I know she'd be available for questions, etc. Because that's what it is. She's teaching you how to, all of my words right out my brain. And I'm talking to Brittany, but I mean to be talking to Sandra. Sorry, Sandra. It's what she's teaching you is you're not making that full quilt, by the way. I was worried that people might be confused. That quilt picture is a quilt that you can make using the techniques that she's teaching, the angle play techniques that she's teaching, and the templates that she's giving for that. We lost Sarah. Sarah, I don't know what you're doing, girl. She's gone again. Good Lord. I just spilled Pepsi all over myself. Dropped all of my papers. I'm doing great stuff up here. But the angle play is, snooze. It's almost time. Angle play is, it is a cool process.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Okay, my phone just did some real crazy stuff. So it's hot and making weird crackling noises. So I turned it off. And
Okay.
yeah, you're just gonna hear me.
Okay. Are you on the computer?
Yeah, I'm on the computer.
Okay. And when you go into settings, you don't see any camera options?
No.
Okay.
It says there's not one connected. That is a lie.
I know it's a lie. It's because I hooked up the camera that's if you go into my office, there is a webcam on the top of my monitor, but
To plug into it, right?
yeah, when I use that, it makes the Dell mad.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Emery.
I look like hot garbage anyway, so it's probably fine.
We're fine. We're fine.
How do
Okay.
I want to pick a little
The
picture.
list of vendors is coming, Mary, and we have to do some paperwork before we can put them up. And that's coming, should be early next week. I'm going to do my spiel again. I'm about to take the classes down at 7:45. They are going to show sold out while we re-add stock to said classes. The ones that we had held aside, everything will come back up promptly at 8 p.m. and be available for everybody to start purchasing again. I'm probably going to say that at least one more time before it happens, and then definitely while it's happening, because people will start saying, why are all the classes sold out? What happened? Because it never fails. Okay. You missed the stuff about the swaps. Okay, we'll talk about the swaps again too. So there are 3 swaps, and there's going to be a post about the swaps as well. There are going to be 3 swaps. One is going to be a structured bag. There's going to be some guidelines that the bag that you choose has to meet, meaning like it has to have a certain number of pockets. It has to be structured, a zipper. I can't even remember all the things that we were talking about, just to make sure that everybody's bag meets a certain level of criteria. It's going to be done through an Elfster exchange system, which is the same thing as like a white elephant swap, like family holiday swaps. We're going to use Elfster. The theme behind it is critters, cute or creepy, or in between. And critters does not have to be bugs. It does not have to be critter. To me is any animal, arachnid.
Arachnid, she says.
Oh,
all the choices. Arachnid.
Any form of critter. Then there's going to be a giant clippy zippy filled with your favorite things. And that's going to be a left, right, center game. And last but not least is a craft of any type. So if you knit, you crochet, you do 3D printing, you know, whatever craft you want to make, you make that, and that will be the standard style swap.
I'm excited for that one. I think that one's going to be really cool to see.
Yes.
What
Bambi is a critter.
Does.
So is Thumper. Okay. Could I make a tote for someone and drop it off with you guys? You sure could, Donna, and we could pick yours up for you. That's not a problem.
Yes, because with the Elfster thing, you're specifically matched to a person. So you're making the tote for someone in particular, and they won't know who's making their tote until you give it to them.
Yep.
So it's a secret.
Okay. And someone asked something else. Are there machines for rent? Susan, there are going to be a limited number of machines for rent and a limited number of sergers for rent, but there is also a lot of people who are local to the area who have said they're willing to bring in machines and sergers. So we're going to try and figure out a post that will help people come together that meet those criteria, as in I need a machine, I have a machine that I'm willing to let you use, and you guys can chat in there. Like if I had a machine available to lend, I could go in there and say, I have a blah, blah, blah style sewing machine. If anybody wants to use it, speak now. Or I have a blah, blah, blah serger, speak now. And then we'll, of course, have the machines that we have available up for rent. Our plan for rental is a little bit different than most rentals, which I know most rentals are you take a machine and you have to carry that around with you everywhere. We're going to kind of do it slightly differently because we don't want you to be responsible for carrying around a machine that's not yours. And we know bad things happen when they're carried around. So we're going to kind of be in charge of the transport on them. So we're still trying to work the logistics of how to make that work out. No problem, Jessica. Eating is important. Do you have any questions? I'm going to give my spiel one. Go ahead.
This is going to be available to watch after the fact, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Spiel one more time. We literally have T-4 minutes and I'm taking the classes down. They're all going to show sold out. We are going to add in the remaining seats that we have available for every class. We will reopen them promptly at 8 p.m. May the odds be ever in your favor for everyone to go in and get the classes. That was kind of our hope, was to help people. You know, sometimes you go in and for the swaps, I'm talking to Donna, with what Donna just said. I've seen people go in and do a swap and they thought they understood what was required for the swap, but they didn't. Like they missed a part of what needed to be done. And then someone was not necessarily happy with what they got, but it wasn't an intentional situation. So we felt if we put some requirements in there, it would help level the playing field as much as we can. There's no guarantees, but like I said, the bag for the particular tote bag, it is literally just the bag, but we all know there are some people who are extra who will still put stuff inside the bag, but you should not go into it filling your bag with the expectation that whoever you get a bag from is going to do the same thing, if that makes sense. I hope it does. We're not going to restrict you from doing. We're going to put a minimum value on it, but we don't put maximums. That's you do you. And we trust everybody. I have the regular, how big should I enlarge it? We're trying to figure out what the exact enlargement is, Claire, because we just did one and we only added an inch to it and it got giant really fast. So I was thinking I'm going to try on Monday to make one at 150% and see if I feel that that's big enough. So what we'll do is we'll say, we're going to give, again, that minimum situation where we say you need to enlarge the Clippy Zippy by a minimum of 150% or whatever we decide. And then if someone wants to do 175 because what their favorite thing is, takes that's on them.
Somebody walks in there with like a suitcase size Clippy Zippy. I'm gonna die though.
I'm gonna die.
700%.
Yep. Okay.
Uh-oh.
1 minute.
Should go get another mint in preparation.
Girl, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Get out of my mints.
I haven't even left my chair. No, Donna, I totally get it. And that's why we did it. It just helps everybody like know what the expectation is. And you're not, because I've seen, especially in like the boozy bag exchanges, I've seen people get these huge bottles of like this expensive liquor and then somebody else gets little 2 airplane bottles. It's like somebody misunderstood the assignment. And it is what, you know, there's not enough information provided in the beginning. So you know what's expected. That's why we're like, this is what we're going to do. This is what everybody's going to get. And I really like the idea of everybody having kind of an idea of what their swap likes. So everybody's going to get a bag that's really like their vibe.
Class is coming down, guys. Okay, Sarah, go add while I do the locks.
Yeah, if somebody makes a Clippy Zippy that's big enough for me to get into it, I'll get into it. I'm just throwing that out there.
I wish I could say she was lying. She ain't.
Doesn't take much to amuse me.
It really doesn't.
I think I just broke my arm.
Now is not the time to break your arm, my girl.
Come on, you're no fun.
No fun. And again, if you don't have a ticket, you will not be able to see the classes until we are able to, if we are able to open single day tickets. Oh no, you did that wrong.
Is that your belly?
It is. Can you hear?
Yes.
You know, my belly is saying, stop drinking soda.
Yes, it is. I know. I was thinking that. I was like, I could have sworn she said no soda once we got back. What happened?
It didn't.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Still technically you're on vacation.
Guys, we went to New England. I should post the picture of where we went.
You should post all of the pictures.
You're so cute. We went to the Sterilite factory.
We did.
They said no 5 stars.
I was like, I need to speak to a manager.
Immediately.
Kidding, they were closed.
We
But
said
if they
our good
weren't
friend
closed-
Kathy Sable sent us here.
If they were not closed, I would have asked to speak to a manager.
Come on, computer. Some days I think I'm all good at using a Mac, and then I realize, nope, just kidding.
You're not. It's like, it's a muscle memory thing.
It's the mouse that is literally giving me the hardest.
Yeah, I can't. I need the buttons to make sense.
So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Are you checking up on me before I'm even done?
No, I'm doing the
Oh,
locks over here. I'm trying to open it up
okay.
for the folks at 8
Oh, yes. Flinger open. Y'all are sleeping on this Salty Journey class, I'm telling you. You're going to be big mad if you didn't sign up for it. Just saying. Debbie, why are all the lights like? I can't. I'm just
What's
gonna.
happening with my lights?
I don't know. The ones in the dog run are like blinking like it's fucking like it's Christmas. The ones in the
Oh,
pool just turned on.
tell Alexa to turn dog run off.
Alexa,
Or
dog
that's
run
not Alexa, that's
or no?
Echo.
Echo. Echo. Dog run off. What are the pool lights called? I forget.
Oh, try pool.
Echo. Pool off. Yep.
Sweet.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I had to use a switch to turn the kitchen light on like a peasant. She wouldn't listen to me.
Like a plebe.
Seriously, she wouldn't
Okay,
listen.
there's been a bunch of questions. All I can use is a Mac. I was a Mac person forever. Okay. Will there be a raffle too? Okay, hold on. We're
Yes,
I've
all
got-
of the
I've got a couple
raffles.
questions. We will be having raffles again. Again for the charity that I forgot the name, Harbor House. Challenge Liz. Oh my goodness, challenge. Okay.
I'm not sure. Debbie, do we know if you can cart jack
You
with
can.
Shopify?
1000%. You can,
Okay.
yes.
So Sandra or Sandy, if something is in your cart and you are not checked out, someone can cart jack you. And when you go to check out, it'll say sold out.
Yes. So that's why I'm going to give the spiel one last time. If you have this is my must-have class, I would recommend, but you do it how you want to do it. I'm not taking any guff or blame if something doesn't go right. But if it
Right.
was me and how I would do it when I sign up for classes is if I had a must-have class, that would be the first thing I put in my cart. I would go ahead and bang that out, pay for it so that I had it, and then I can go back and leisurely handle the other things that I want. I will tell you that I want to say that as of the end of the last run of classes, it was for sure. All the clothing classes did get taken in the first round. It was not immediate though. It was a little bit of a slow burn, but there's less classes available on this go round. Because of course there's a lot less people that fall into this round as well. Well, that's not true because everybody has the opportunity for it. Disregard everything Debbie's saying. But that's how I would do it. I would knock out the thing that I wanted the most first. I was a Mac user for years, and then our corporate environment switched from Macs, and they got me all PC-ified. Tell us more about the Sterilite Factory. We made complete and utter dorks of ourselves in front of the Sterilite Factory.
I know you don't believe it. I know you don't think that that's possible.
It's so shocking and so off-brand for Yield, Debs, and Sarah. But let's see. We took more selfies than I care to admit or acknowledge.
We also did a photo shoot.
This is our Olin Mills Sterilite photo.
Oh, yep. We did it. We ain't kidding.
Okay, I wanted to do, but classes 2 and 3 competed with other classes. I understand, Marianne.
Deb, it's ready to go.
Okay, but we can't open till 8.
I know. Okay. I'm just telling you that it's locked and loaded.
Appreciate it. So what you're saying is I need to bring cash with me.
Yes. Yes, and we're also going to do the raffle a little bit differently this year. We're going to have boxes, so you're going to put your raffle tickets in for the thing you want, not like rando.
Debbie draws that she doesn't want to do.
Yeah, like whatever I grab here, you can have this. No, we're going to do individual little miniature raffles for little gift fast situations. Sandy, all I believe of the clothing classes sold out in the first run. So those will be opening up at 8, the remaining spots. And as Debbie said, may the odds ever be in your favor, or be ever
Nope.
in your favor.
I will also tell you, Get Scrappy sold out in the first round.
Oh, that's right.
The Diane crossbody did not
Oh,
sell
did
out.
that
but
one sell out? It's close.
It was quite popular. The
Basically,
clipping
grab your
catcher,
must-have and then go back.
the clipping catcher, but most of the bags still have pretty good availability.
That's not the look.
I'm sorry. Listen. Listen. I just brushed my hair and Suzanne was like, your hair looks good.
Uh-oh, you're chopping up. You're breaking up, Deborah. Going. Debbie, you're frozen. Took out the Disney internet with their hair flip. She'll figure it out eventually. Oh, there we go. We are full of technical difficulties this evening, but at least sign up went well, right? We've got that going for us. She was striking a pose, Dana. She looked so happy in her frozen moment. What else is everybody doing? Speaking of the Hunger Games, did anybody else read Sunrise on the Reaping? Anybody? Just me? I just finished it today. It was really good. So if you're a Hunger Games fan, do it. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me. I don't know. Probably. Oh.
Hello, everyone.
There she be. She has returned. Can you hear us?
Here.
Can you hear us now? Still crubbly. Yeah, Kathleen, it's Haymitch's story. It's really good.
Yay. Okay. The Disney internet went down. I had to switch to my phone's hotspot.
For some hot spot, baby, this evening. Sarah is clear. Oh, yeah, I was sitting here talking to myself, and I was like, I don't know if anybody can hear me, but I'm just going to sit here and jibber jabber while Debbie's getting her life together.
You got a lot of jibber jabbing to do then.
I know. That's why my voice is almost gone. Been here 84 years. Yeah, Kathleen, definitely get it. She's always at Disney. Dana. You know better. One minute.
Preparing to go over here.
Actually. I'm nervous for y'all.
Me too.
Can't take anything, so I'm not nervous for me. Yes, Claire. I think we're gonna try to make it a little bit more organized. Yeah. Oh, yes. We have a plan. We'll get to that. I promise. Debbie, do you have the teachers set up
Yes,
to go at 8? Okay.
they should be, but I'm currently
Melissa's trying to do it for Mary Beth, so.
everything's still showing sold out, so I'm trying to figure out why. So bear with me, guys. It shouldn't be showing sold out, but it has decided that's what it wants to do.
Would there be a reason they can't log in?
There should not be a reason that they can't log in now. Shit. Is anybody able to see classes?
I can see classes.
Do they all show sold out?
No.
No, they don't. Okay, that's just me. Thirty years as a person in tech. I should not be in charge of tech still. My children told me I was winning at retirement earlier. Okay, yes, you guys are definitely able to get into the classes from what I'm seeing happening over here. Yes, I needed to refresh. So I'm an idiot. Ay, ay, ay. I can't be trusted.
I know that. I'm gonna have to holler at you when this is over.
Why are you hollering at me? My delicate senses.
Where's my phone?
What D-stash are we talking about? I feel like I'm missing something important.
No, she asked if we were doing the D-stash like we did last year. Like, not the D-stash, but like the swippy swappy with your friends and neighbors. It's not a D-stash. It's a future conversation. That will be, what day is it? Friday? I think that should that be a topic for next week's live? Or the week after?
Which the D-stash?
Saturday.
What's happening Saturday? Yeah, that's going to be a topic for another.
Yeah. Boy, you guys are gonna give me carpal tunnel on this wrist with this watch keeping going off.
The hell? Go. Yes, there will be t-shirts. There will be t-shirts and swag for this event. I have to do an update. we are we, and we time management. It's a whole damn situation, my friends.
Elaine, are you asking if we're gonna have our fabric for sale? Absolutely.
Yay,
Absolutely.
Joyce! Glad to hear it.
Yay.
Yeah. The vendors should be being posted next week. Everything is pseudo official, but we have to get it signed on the line official before we can say. Brittany, what do you, Lynette? Oh, please, Lynette. Are you under Tyrion Mist? I want to say that's the email.
Yeah. Should be. All right, looks like the running skirt is officially sold out.
Try again, Lynette.
A couple of spots in the Parker pullover, but they going fast. Zip up is a goner. Let's see here. Get scrappy. No, ain't nobody else getting scrappy.
I am so surprised by the Get Scrappy.
They're super cute
They are
projects.
adorable. I did do a lot of searching for cuteness. That one little bag, that one little lunch bag looking thing. I love it.
Still have to make a new template for that other bag or the
Yes.
little thing. I found mine. I found the original one I made. So
Okay.
at least I'm not completely losing my mind. I just have to re-engineer it now. Only 6 people in the cover it up. Y'all are killing
we're
me.
not the only vendor, but thank you. That's very sweet. Blah blah blah. All of my words are gonna come out. What were we just talking about? The Get Scrappy. The one thing that I will tell you is most of the classes, even if they sell out, I know most teachers have said they're bringing additional kits. If you have a class that you're like, please bring it, you really want that to ensure that that teacher brings an additional kit, either because you want to make more than what you're going to make in the class, or you didn't get into the class and you want to have the kit already cut for you. Make sure you mention it on the Facebook. These teachers, I know when we do events, we look for that to gauge how many extra kits we're going to bring. So make sure that they know. And that little tiny lunch sack looking bag situation, I'm making some modifications to it because I love it, but there are things that I think could make it a little bit a happier Debbie. And also I want to be able to make it bigger. All right, teachers, I want to get scrappy items. Okay, Sandy.
We'll definitely have extra kits for the Get Scrappies.
Yes. And if you guys, the other thing that's adorable that the fabric will match the Get Scrappy class is the Cover It Up notebook class.
Yes, you can make a whole set.
Any pre-order fabric this time. We're not doing pre-order fabric this time. For a couple reasons. The time for the turnaround for it. There's a lot going on with having things shipped right now that we are having to mess around with to make work. But I would say The one thing I would say to you, Dawn, is if you have a fabric that's ours that you're like, man, I want to know that you have this, you're going to have this fabric in stock, shoot us a message now. So that we know so that we make sure it's part of our order that we are about to put in. Do, 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 do. Listen, I am.
The scrappy Pig, are you talking about the scrappy class? It's the salty coordinate with the F bombs and stuff on it. Yeah. It's the one in the pictures on the listing.
And there will be 2 other kit choices available for that. I think that's the one that most people are going to want, but just in case you don't want everything to be sewing themed, we are going to have a floral option and another crafty option. Excuse me.
Oh, we want to see. You got to post pictures when they're done, Tigger. I forget I feel like I know your real name and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
We've been through this too.
Potatoes, I know. I want to see the bowling shirts she's making with the F-bomb fabric because I feel like they're going to be fantastic.
And that Zip and Go class, the Zip and Go wallet, that thing's adorable.
It is such a cute pattern, and Jess has got a lot of really cute
Yes.
fabric options, like her kit, their kit.
I'm so sad. I bought the
options.
Yeah,
Are
I
awesome.
also bought I pre-bought the kit for Jenna's Diane class.
Oh
God,
yeah,
it's so pretty.
it really is.
I'm not even a
And
nautical person, but I was like, I need this.
and it's nice fabric. Like
Yeah.
it's got some
F.
heft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing one for me and my daughter will match on Friday. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, pictures. We need pictures.
Pictures.
Pictures or it didn't happen. I need to get the Cricut set up. Yeah. Not do that.
I just realized I can't do the holiday ears class either, and I want those friggin' ears. I think I'm just going to sign up for it and get the kit
Make Samantha do it.
and let her show. Well, Samantha's going to be doing the booth at some point. Maybe I can send my sister.
Claire, are you doing the duet? Not the duet. What is it called? The running skirt? Because if you are, Jessa is the sponsor for the duet class, and it is going to be Impish Geek fabric and Salty Sews fabric. And there will absolutely be some jellyfish. Just saying.
Nice. An apron was on my list to try and make a pattern for this event. It just didn't happen. If I didn't drop all my papers all over the floor, I'd show you on my list, but lots of things don't happen from that list. Okay, we have a few things sold out. Get Scrappy, the cardigan. Mango pants is close. The pullover is close. The running skirt is sold out. And then the zip-up hoodie is also gone. The Catch Me clippings is getting close. The side piece Um, all of my ability to think about anything have just gone right out of my damn head. The Diane,
Sold out.
not sold out yet. No, they're just there's quite a few have gone, so they're getting lower in the stock. Okay, random question. There's a great selection of classes. How did you select what to offer and what teachers? Oh, the memory bear is very cute.
Sandy, yes, it's super cute.
Yes. And the teacher's awesome. Just, we're not biased or anything, but she is awesome. How we chose, well, we did do a poll. We asked people like the mix of what they were looking for as far as classes, and obviously it was a mixed bag. People love bags, but they also wanted some clothing. We don't have as many clothing teachers that come to us. We obviously have more bag makers. So a lot of the clothing stuff comes down to us, but we did get a new teacher this year. Jordan Lyons, is going to be teaching, which is super awesome. She's who's teaching the cardigan. And then Julie, from Off the Wall Quilt, she's got great templates, and she just has a ton of great product. And we know from teaching with her at other events and the events she's taught for us that people enjoy her classes. She's always comes with a wealth of knowledge. So that's kind of what we look for, kind of like, I don't know how else to say it, like people who are just kind of
People who got the right vibe.
people who got the right vibe, and don't take everything too seriously, so that we can all have a good time. And um we didn't all we have all repeat teachers from last year, because everybody loved them. Like, it was definitely a lot of fun last year, and everybody got good feedback. So we were like, of course, if they wanted to come back, please come back. And then we had a couple new people um who expressed interest, and we've also had a couple new vendors who expressed interest as well. Catch Me and the Bear, they're both great. They're both great classes.
Cool.
But that bear I'm in love with that bear. I just don't. Last thing I need to learn how to do is a new craft. But man, I could save a fortune. I could learn how to just sew my own stuffed animals.
Yeah, you absolutely would. No, you wouldn't, because you'd buy all the Minky in the world. P.S. Is Evie's coming home with me. Just wanted to throw that
That
in there.
Evie is not going home with you. If my granddaughter couldn't take it, you ain't taking it. Because she surely did try. She tried to take Evie and the Snorlax, actually.
I'll just take the Evie. I think she did take the Snorlax because I don't see him.
That's going to kill that kid.
He might have snuck out.
That wouldn't surprise me. Yes, Sandy, you're going to love your serger. That's always our goal, is to teach you how to love your serger even more than you might already. And yes, I can't handle a ton of Minky. Wait a minute. I have a closet.
Yeah.
What swaps are we doing? Sarah, I'm going to let you talk about the swaps this time.
Can't talk.
I'm going. Okay. We're doing.
Becky, just
Hold on
go
one
back
second.
and watch it.
Yeah,
Just
I have to step away for 1 second. I want to mute myself. Some of my family's leaving, so I'm going to go say goodbye. I'll be right back.
All right, Becky, I'll tell you. So there's at present we have 3 swaps planned. So Friday night we're going to do a crafty swap. So any craft that you do, anything that you're, because obviously sewing isn't the only thing that we do, a lot of us. And if it is, then you're going to sew something. So we're going to have probably like a $20 minimum like value. and it's going to be a drop off craft. So you're just going to drop it off at the booth, whatever you want to make. If you crochet something. If you knit something. If you do decoupage, I don't know, whatever, whatever you're into. You're going to drop it off at the booth. And then we're just going to do kind of a grab bag situation at the crafty party Friday night. Then we are going to have a giant Clippy Zippy favorite things swap on Saturday night. And we're going to play a game with that. So you're going to enlarge the Clippy Zippy. We'll tell you the minimum percentage soon. But it really depends on what you're going to put in it. So that's going to be Saturday night. We're going to play a little left, right, center game for that. So that's going to be super fun. You just make your Clippy Zippy, put whatever your favorite things are, candy, booze, sewing stuff, snacks, book, whatever you want to put in there. Whatever you want to share with the peoples. And then what I'm most excited about is we're going to be using Elfster for a critter themed tote bag. So it's going to be, the theme is critter. You're going to pick, if you like creepy or cute, your favorite critter for reference and your favorite color. It doesn't guarantee you're going to get your favorite critter on your favorite color bag, but it's kind of a guideline. But you will be assigned a person to make your bag for. So you can tailor it exactly to what they want and kind of do it with them in mind. The tote is going to have some parameters. It has to be freestanding. It has to have at least, I think I said at least 2 pockets, 2 or 3 pockets. I don't remember. At least 1 zipper. There's a few, size. It has to be X amount of size. So we're trying to keep everybody on the same, make sure everybody is getting like for like. So that's going to be really cool. And that'll happen whenever during the weekend, because you know exactly who it's going to. But you're not going to tell. Nobody's going to know who's making for them until they actually get their thing. So those are the 3 swaps we have planned. We don't want to eat up a ton of time doing swaps, and you guys put a lot of time into making your swaps, so we don't want to overwhelm you with them either. Yeah, I think that was that. And Jessica, that's awesome that you're gonna have your serger. That's good times, because I know you like to take serger classes. I hope you got some clothing classes. Does anybody have any other questions for me that I might be able to answer? Will the Clippy pattern be provided, or should I order it? We just kind of assumed everybody has it already, but if you don't have it, yeah, you can go ahead and grab it on our website. It's only $2. But we'll tell you what to increase it to. And there is a separate pattern piece specifically for enlarging. So Debbie's going to do a couple of test runs on Monday, and probably like 150%, 200%. I mean, it's really going to depend on what you're putting in it, right? And again, throwing this out there, if anybody wants to make a person size one. Okay. Yeah. So if you don't have it, I don't know. We'll see if Debbie is feeling charitable. I don't want to make the decision to give it away without asking Deb, because that's why partners are partners. You got to make decisions together. But she abandoned me, so I could really do whatever I want right now, couldn't I? No, I'm gonna wait. She'll beat me up. Um, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh gosh, there she is. There she is. Ah! Don't tell her, guys.
What you doing, Sarah?
Trying to decide if we're giving people the Clippy Zippy
Yes, I
or the
mentioned
swap.
show and tell, Lynette. Yes, I'm fine with giving Clippy Zippy to the people who are participating in the swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll post the
But you got to
file on
participate
the.
in the swap. We'll be watching. Yes, we said show and tell because the critter bag does not have to happen at one of the events, but we would love for you to bring it, whatever you get in the swap, to show and tell so that everybody can see the bags that were made. And I'm also quite sure that the person who made the bag would love for you to bring it to show off their handiwork, unless they're like a sewer like me who will just spend the entire time pointing out everything that's wrong with it, because
Yep.
That's what we do.
You know, I was going to play Clippy Zippies tonight, but I really don't know that I have enough.
But no, if you have something that you want to bring for Lynette, that you want to bring for show and tell is for everything. It's not
Oh yeah,
just
show
for the
and
bag
tell
exchanges.
is yeah, it's an open book. So if you made something awesome and you want to show it off, bring it. Because I know you make
Especially
awesome.
like if it's something like you learned a special technique to do, we are open to see and show. How about it's shake and bake and I helped. Okay. It seems like the class registrations are slowing down. I'm sure we'll see, as we do every year, a few more people go in and dip throughout the night as they think about things and decide that they do have time to do that one more class. Man, I'm struggling with understanding how to read what is and isn't available. So I'm not going to try and talk about it because I'm clearly not good at it.
Now we gotta go look at Sandy's profile.
I'm trying. Because I'm nosy.
Same.
That's adorable.
Oh, Sandy, that's super cute.
I love it.
I love it. That's a good. I like the ruffles. I love
Yes.
ruffles.
That is adorbs.
Adorbs.
Kathleen, if you can't find it, like we said, we're going to post it on the page, but you can also message us through the site and we can resend you the link for it too. Different is good. I can't remember what our Luna panel says. Being different isn't a bad thing, I think.
That's about right.
And I know some people were asking about day passes. We like to give people who purchase the entire week, or not the entire week, the entire weekend. Obviously, full opportunity at all the classes. Give them some time to mull it over and think about it, because not everybody is a jump in and sign up for everything all at once. Some people slow play it. So we like to allow time for that to happen, and then we look at what's available, and then if there's enough, etc., we begin to open the day passes. Let me shut this door because these children are getting wild out here. I have a whole family rocking here.
All right. Well,
and I have not even checked the Facebook page to see if anybody posted on the page that they were having problems. So hopefully,
I don't see anything.
Okay.
I've been kind of bouncing back.
I hope we're not ignoring anybody.
Nope, I think we're good.
And also, guys, we are going to start doing Friday Night Lives every Friday night. Sarah's going to book everything up, and we are going to be doing spotlights between our vendors and our teachers starting next Friday, where the teachers will be coming on talking about their classes, answering any questions you might have about said class, etc., etc. What about Coldplay, Donna? Are you breaking up marriages?
Oh, God.
Good night, Sandy. No problem.
I can't believe how inundated my Facebook feed is with this Coldplay thing. It's like literally every other post. I'm like, okay, enough. I get it. Bad things.
I think everything has been answered. I have not checked emails, though.
Approve me either.
We have quite a few people asking about a waiting list. I don't think we've really talked about how we deal with that, Sarah. I just realized I'm sitting here in the dark like a villain.
It's just no.
Because I am a villain.
What's the mute button?
What are the Hunger Games for?
What's happening over there, Sarah?
Where's the mute button? Okay, found it. I'm trying to watch the Ballad of Songbird and Snake. I'm trying to get myself queued up, but I don't think it's streaming on anything.
I don't know that we did a waiting list last time. I don't know what we did, though. I'm not necessarily opposed to a waiting list, but I think we should probably run it by the teachers. It seems to make sense, but I haven't put much thought into it. Because we didn't really encounter it last year. Like, nobody really gave up classes.
We had like one or two. I think pretty much if we have a class spot open, excuse me, if we have somebody that has to drop out of a class, I feel like we can just be like, hey, we just had a spot open up in whatever class, and then just grab it if you want it, kind of thing. Right? I don't know. I mean, we could set up I just don't know how the waiting list would.
I don't know how to do that. So
yeah, like I don't know how
it kind of creates a problem. So we can put some thought into that, and we'll discuss it on next Friday's live. where we land with it. Okay. We are looking forward to seeing you too, Donna. Thank you. But I think we could probably go ahead and close this out. I think everybody was able to get done what they needed to get done without too much of a hiccup. We apologize about I apologize about the Friday night class situation. I honestly don't know what happened. The only thing I did was put the lock back on and take it off again, and then it started working. So I think something kind of just got hung up in there.
It was like literally like stuck. It was weird.
Yeah. But thanks everyone. And as always, if you have any questions, there is still that Facebook post. Feel free, the one that says, if you have any questions about the class signups, please post there, because somebody else might have the same question, and then it just saves time that we only have one place to go and look. I appreciate it. If not, if you're not comfortable posting your question there, don't worry about it. Just send us a message. But we will see you all next Friday. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for hanging.
Bye. Oh, I sound